So it's not much of a secret that I want to dismantle patriarchy through play. So as I sit here in Arizona behind this monstrosity that represents capitalism and patriarchy and many things associated with that, I was trying to think of what are small, simple things I can do to dismantle the patriarchy within me. And talking to a few friends, they pointed out certain things that I can do more of, right? And then certain things that I actually can do less of. So the less of is consume less, right? Buy less, watch less Netflix, watch less Hulu, watch less things that are pushing patriarchal propaganda, right? Spend less, consume less, gossip less, because also the whole idea of gossip is you're creating hierarchy. I'm better than this person. Some of the worst TV, the reality TV makes us feel better than other people, right? Rather than having empathy for other people. If I do consume things like Ted Lasso that are about building empathy and compassion, right? If I'm going to consume. So those are the things of less, spend less, consume less, gossip less. And then what would I do more of? Rest more, right? Chill more, relax more, because they're in a patriarchal system. They're constantly are you buying? Are you doing? Are you producing? Why are you're not moving? Then you're just worthless if you're not moving, right? So chill more, rest more, know how to actually relax, know how to actually lime, and play more. Actually be more nerdy, embrace more of my weirdness, right? More of the strange, weird things that are in my head, and create more, right? Create more with fun, without this idea of what am I gonna get for this, or what is this transactional, right? Even our connections, connect more, but connect more in a more human way rather than a transactional way. How am I getting stuff from you? So what's interesting is there actually is an experiment, a play experiment that I'm going to be participating in outside of Toronto in a week or 2 weeks, called Camp Reset, where the experiment is what would happen if you couldn't talk about work, if you didn't have your phone, and you couldn't use your real name. What would you do? You would simply rest and play, kind of like what we did as kids. And that's the experiment I am attempting to try out with a bunch of other people, because when you can't talk about work, and especially your title, there's no ego there, right? When you can't grab your phone, I can't consume all this capitalistic content. And when I can't share my name, it causes me to come up with a brand new name. I'm going to go as Uche, my stuffed animal name, which is thus challenge you to reinvent yourself differently. So that's the thing I'm going to do. I think it's going to be super dope. But my challenge putting out to y'all is what can you do to actually begin to dismantle patriarchal, capitalistic tendencies that have been built inside us, since we were born? How can we start to do this so that we can start building empathy and compassion for one another and start treating each other more like humans? Because right now I feel there's so much polarization, there's so much division, that we're forgetting what it's like to connect with one another as human beings and have empathy for one another. So let me know in the chat what you all are doing, because I need more ideas. Thanks so much.